Y'all have G4 clearance?
Maybe.
G4 clearance are good to go. Anything less, I might have to ask more questions. Keep laughing, fellas. Good stuff.
I'm with you.
You got 2 hours of training.
2 hours? I like it.
How y'all doing today?
Good, how are you?
Welcome to the Delhi Fire Department.
Thank you, sir. Good seeing you.
My name is Citizen Rich.
How are you doing, Citizen
I'm
Rich?
doing good, good. Not in court, that's a good thing.
Yes, you're right.
Welcome to the Delhi Fire Department.
Always a pleasure seeing you.
It's like home away from home, isn't it? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Welcome. Good to have you.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Just keep criminals out.
Is that an invitation? It starts off leading forward, tactical leadership training. That's heavy stuff. That sounds like some good stuff. Tactical leadership training. Can't really see inside to see the dog, but I heard it earlier, so I know it's in there. I don't want to be accused of rallying up the dog or anything like that. I'm not even talking to the dog or anything like that, but that's kind of how it all starts. Next thing you know, I'm in court for molesting a police dog or something. Sexual molestation of a police dog because I winked at it. Something crazy like that. It's a nice car there. Look at this. What is this? I just want to check this out. It's a nice car. Oh man, it's a Challenger. Look at this car. That's a nice looking car. Looks like one of them older cars that was fixed up and restored. Wonder what year it is, because sometimes you can tell, I think, by the tail light, right? Sometimes you get a year on the tail light, tells you how old it is. But yeah, I don't see that. That's nice. Look at that. Let's see what this sticker says. 286, Hamilton County, Ohio, Springfield Township. It's like a typical police car, kept pretty clean. Can't really see in the back, but look, they got a gun right there with a hat on top of it. Looks like a secure gun. Brings in a little reminder, a little reality of what they do. Look at how big that handle is on that air controller. It's abnormally big. Just kind of curious. Wow, this is a big car. Got some big wheels, sits up a little bit. But yeah, look at that big handler on that. And you don't really get to see in the back or anything, but yeah, I can barely see in there. They got a fire extinguisher and some storage. It's like some duffel bags and some foam stuff maybe. Not exactly sure what it is, but it is what it is. And look, Cheviot police. That almost looks undercover, even though it's got some markings and stuff. It looks undercoverish. John Jones Auto Group, State of Ohio Police, 1818. Cheviot police. Cheviot's gone way downhill in my opinion. Used to be a decent place, some good culture and good vibes and stuff going through anymore. Not the same place. But in here we got a couple hats. So I'm at the Delhi Fire Department, and it sounds like there's a multi-county supervisor 2-hour training session today, hosted by Delhi Township. That's pretty exciting stuff. I don't think I'll be able to get too much documented today because it's going to be happening inside. I want to pry anywhere I'm not allowed to be. We got a canine unit pulling up here. I'll be interested to see if he has his dog with him and if he's pulling his dog out or what the scooper is on that one. The canine's name looks like it's Dino, same as my sister. I gotta get a picture of that. My sister's nickname, we call her Dino sometimes. That's hilarious. I gotta ask him if that's how he says the name of his dog. That's great. But that's Green Township. They're real close by, real close by. I ran into a few of their officers that I interacted with about 6 months ago, and it was I'd say one bad interaction and 2 good ones. How you doing?
Hey, Rich.
How's it going?
Hey, Rich.
Hey, what's happening? Everybody's getting haircuts these days. Looks like everybody's getting haircuts these days. So it looks like a lot of law enforcement here. Like this one, it looks like it's fire department related. IAF, birthplace aviation. How you doing, sir?
Hello.
You mind if I ask how you pronounce your K9's name?
Raider?
Oh, Radar?
Yep.
On the back it says K9 DINO, it looks like.
That was a different dog.
How do you say that one?
Dino?
That's my sister's nickname.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. You have a good training.
Thank you.
Say he's a friendly guy. I always appreciate it when they're friendly. I much rather prefer they be friendly than meanies. The big drinks. You need help? I'll go pick up chicken nuggets. You just say the word. It's Lieutenant Meyer. Showing he's got muscle. So yeah, we got a lot of representation here today. I guess some people are bringing their personal vehicles. Some are bringing their work vehicles, if you will. Some nice vehicles in the personal vehicles. Durango here, nice looking, big truck over there. Another big SUV. On this one, it's interesting. I guess he may really have his K9 with him. I'm not sure. Yeah, it says caution, stay back, and I just heard a dog do a huff, and he leaves his car running. So that's interesting. If that's the way they do it, I guess he'll leave his car running for what, 2 hours, and leave the dog in the car. I find it a little bit odd, but I guess they do what they gotta do. He told me K9's name, and I've already forgotten because I was focused on Dino, because it's my sister's nickname, and the name of another K9 unit, I guess. But shoot, it's on the tip of my brain what he said that dog's name was, the new one. I forget it. It'll come to me later though. But yeah, we got a lot of powerful representation here today, and training something I definitely support. I definitely support training, and we're gonna walk through the middle of the parking lot toward the main office as if I just come from home. This is a cool little car. Looks like a little Tesla. It's nice. I'm gonna walk on this side because I don't want to get near that K9. Look at this truck. That's nice. Big 350. It's got the Power Stroke with the turbo diesel. Look at this one. Bartling Enterprise LLC. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, it looks like he might leave his car running for 2 hours. That seems crazy to me, but hey, is what it is, huh? Now, why the handicap spots are over there and not over here, I'm not sure. This would seem a little bit closer, but but yeah, see a couple weeds popping up here, but it's hard to keep the weeds out, especially a garden this big. The lady that I see doing the gardening all the time, always down on her knees, looks like she's working hard. She's got a tough job, I'll say that. In my opinion, that can be some back-breaking work, and she does a pretty solid job. But I don't see her slacking. Whenever I see her, she's working hard, and she's working out in the sun in the hottest of the weather. So, you know, there's something to be commended about that. Pretty nice landscaping. Pretty nice. Not bad. Not bad. So I'm looking forward to getting home. My court date was today. A little bit of weirdness-y. Doesn't give me a lot of confidence. I'm obviously going to be held to the same standard that a lawyer's held to. Wow, it looks like they got the, looks like they might have the museum lights on. I don't know if they're doing something in the museum or what that's all about, but that's what I'm seeing. Got the big weed there. Now I think you're starting to get close to the 12-inch rule on that weed. That one's pretty big. We won't report that though, we ain't worried. Looks like it might have been cleanup day to prepare for the training, show our best side. I'm not sure, but they got a couple of the vehicles out and it looks mighty spiffy in there. Looks like they cleaned up recently. If I remember correctly, I'm basically allowed to ride around where that Victory Street is before I start violating the 500-foot restraining order. So I believe myself to still be okay, legal and valid. I've always used these benches, especially in the last couple of years, as citizen benches, and nobody's ever complained about that. So I figure they're still for the citizen, as well as probably employees as well, I would guess. But it's nice to sit down and check things out. Fire EMS 1939, is that saying? 35? 1935? Is that when Delhi Fire Department was founded? Or some kind of Ohio Fire Association? It's hard to say. It actually looks like they have some fire thing going on up here at the senior center. I don't know what it is they got going on up here, but I don't plan to get too much farther up. We're gonna head back and looks like the fire truck's coming in with the fire lights on. I'm gonna get out of its way. We'll probably record at park. See if we got a veteran or an amateur doing it today. Got a female driver. I don't see that as either positive or negative. Seems to be doing pretty good with it. Got a male director. Is that racist? The man directing the woman how to drive? I try to entertain myself. Yep, so no problemo on that one. We still have people showing up. I think maybe that was just the early round there. I don't know if it's starting at 3:30 or 4, but I'm gonna go in the lobby and see if my pamphlet's still up and see if there's any new postings up that'd be of public interest. Wow. So I think I took one of these. Somebody else took another one. That only leaves one left. It's been up there about 4 or 5 months. So I may be getting 1 subscriber from this thing every every 5 months. I think that'd be right about 5 months. Wow, this looks like old stuff. This looks new. Park rules. Looks like they're starting to post resolutions. Maybe that's always a law and a lot of sirens these days. A lot of sirens. That seems to be for sure. And so yeah, what's this resolution? Imposing parking restrictions on all parking areas owned by Delhi Township and dispensing with the second reading. Parking restrictions.
Yeah.
How y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Welcome to the Delhi Fire Department.
Thank you, sir. Good seeing you.
My name is Citizen Rich.
How are you doing, citizen?
I'm
Rich?
doing good, good. Not in court, that's a good thing.
Yes, you're right.
Y'all have G4 clearance?
Maybe.
G4 clearance are good to go. Anything less, I might have to ask more questions. Keep laughing, fellas. Good
I'm
stuff.
with you.
You got 2 hours of training.
2 hours? I like it.
Looks like a couple more Springfield police officers, possibly. They were chipper. They got my joke and they laughed at it, and I always appreciate that. It's good stuff.
Oh.
Doors have you,
Apparently.
keeps criminals out. So they're meeting in the meeting room. Imagine that. Welcome to the Delhi Fire Department.
Always a pleasure seeing
It's
you.
like home away from home, isn't it? How come everybody's getting their hair cut except me? Everybody. So I forget that guy's name. I know he's a lieutenant. He's kind of the best looking guy in the department. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Welcome. Good to have you.
Good to have you.
Thank you.
Just keep criminals out.
Is that an invitation? If he'd have said yes, I might have gone in, but I didn't get a positive response on that one.
You looking to see Jeff?
No, I'm just here welcoming people as they come in.
I got you. Okay.
Welcome to Delhi Fire Department.
Okay, cool.
Are you with Delhi?
Yeah.
Are you in the fire department?
I am.
Okay, I just don't remember faces sometimes. Good to see you. You have a good one.
Jeff said call in tomorrow.
Okay. So just that call him tomorrow. I see him in the background there. He's getting ready to present. Leading forward. So this slide starts off leading forward, tactical leadership training. That's heavy stuff. That sounds like some good stuff. Tactical leadership training. It's hard to tell. Yeah, they don't really have a window to the outside sidewalk, so I'm not gonna worry about that. But we're gonna stay here and welcome some more folks. And I think we're in a publicly accessible area. There's a public notice over here. Can no longer accept unscheduled car seat inspections. I guess they were getting too many unscheduled car seat inspections. I don't know. Yard trimming drop-offs. I started composting mine. Free fertilizer. A lot of program guidelines. Got the reminders. Children stay inside vehicle. So they're going to sign people in, and I'll continue to welcome people if they go on break or come on out. We We welcome open dialogue. We're gonna go back out to the parking lot and make sure that K9 still got a running car to keep it fresh. You'd think they'd have some kind of drop-off location where they could have dropped them off so that they don't have to run a car for 2 hours, so that the dog can live, you know, comfortably. I'd rather they run the car than not leave it running with the dog inside, but more so than that, I'd rather they be able to best of both worlds, keep the dog safe somewhere else, and yeah, so the vehicle is still running. Can't really see inside to see the dog, but I heard it earlier, so I know it's in there. I don't want to be accused of rallying up the dog or anything like that. I'm not even talking to the dog or anything like that, but that's kind of how it all starts. Next thing you know, I'm in court for molesting a police dog or something. Sexual molestation of a police dog because I winked at it. Something crazy like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and walk back out to the sidewalk here. It's a nice car there. Look at this. What is this? I just want to check this out. It's a nice car. Oh man, it's a Challenger. Look at this car. That's a nice looking car. It looks like one of them older cars that was fixed up and restored. Wonder what year it is, because sometimes you can tell, I think, by the tail light, right? Sometimes you get a year on the tail light, tells you how old it is. But yeah, I don't see that. That's nice. Look at that. Look how dark tinted that is. Oh, it looks like they got a little key lock inside to keep it secure. I find that a little interesting. So I can get up in this grass area. I don't think I want to walk on the rocks. So I'm going to cut back into the parking lot area and hit the sidewalk like I originally planned before I got sidetracked by that Challenger. Got the Springfield Township Police. Let's see what this sticker says. 286, Hamilton County, Ohio. Springfield Township. It's like a typical police car. Kept pretty clean. Can't really see in the back. But look, they got a gun right there with a hat on top of it. Looks like a secure gun. Brings in a little reminder, a little reality of what they do. Look at how big that handle is on that air controller. It's abnormally big. Just kind of curious. Wow, this is a big car. Got some big wheels, sits up a little bit. But yeah, look at that big handler on that. And you don't really get to see in the back or anything, but yeah, I can barely see in there. They got a fire extinguisher and some storage. It's like some duffel bags and some foam stuff maybe. Not exactly sure what it is, but it is what it is. And then look, Cheviot Police. That almost looks undercover, even though it's got some markings and stuff. It looks undercoverish. John Jones Auto Group, State of Ohio Police, 1818. Cheviot Police. Cheviot's gone way downhill in my opinion. Used to be a decent place, some good culture and good vibes and stuff going through anymore. Not the same place. But in here we got a couple hats. Cheviot Police hat. Got the UDF drink. Look at all those controls, that's interesting. The air control and stuff is in the middle console. And that's a Soviet police car there. Go Rhino, go Rhino. Staying away from the K9 with the car running all day long. Love one another. Something wonderful is about to happen. I recognize that car, that's a police car. Or that's a Delhi police employee, I do believe. And so this must have started about 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. Maybe roughly around 5:30 they all come out. Maybe I'll come back up at that time with a fresh battery and see if people think the training was worth it, or see if they'd like to comment on the training they just received. Was it good? Was it great? Was it so-so? And we'll just get some feedback from them, see what they have to say, and see if they're friendly and want to interact and have an open dialogue, or see if they shut it down and take my inquiries as offensive, maybe use that to weaponize against me. We don't really know for sure, but we're going to try and come back up, and if so, we'll find out. So we're going to call that a wrap for now. We'll come back up here roughly an hour and a half, 2 hours, and see what we can do with regard to that. I wonder how much oppression of rights they teach in these tactical training sessions. It just crosses my mind. But as a Delhi citizen who's going to pay for that one way or the other, I'm not really complaining about it. If I got to pay for it, I got to pay for it. Am I right? So they must have done something about Delhi PD today too, because it seemed like I noticed a lot of cars up there as well, outside of the gate parking area. The good news is it doesn't appear that any of these officers are handicapped, and so that's probably a good thing. Look at this transverse. All these vehicles seem like they have something in common, which is they have more tint on their windows than the average car I see. A lot of cars don't even have tint on their front windows or their front side windows, but a lot of these cars look like they do. Not this one, but yep, this one. Of course, the K9. And it's interesting, he still leaves the window open, so I guess he gets fresh air. Oh, I see, yeah. This dog's name is Radar. Guy on the side there, now I remember. It's a good name for a police dog, right? Radar? But he must have lost his other dog, K9 Dino. Or possibly, yeah. It's got an EOW, must have either retired or been somehow early retirement, who knows? Not me. September 26, 2017, that's quite a bit old. We don't like to see that happen either. Human police or police dog, I don't like to see. I don't agree with the equivalization I see happen, where a police dog dies and all of a sudden you're charged with something like it happened to a human. Let's check this out real quick. 9-line, Wind Cave, Rocky Mountain. What's this one? That's a crazy looking thing. I don't even know what that is. They're supposed to be. Got the American flag. Looked like it might have been a thin blue line flag, but no, I don't see that. Just American flag. Has a thin blue line feel to it. Maybe because it's not the red, white, and blue, and sometimes you see the thin blue line is like black and white, and that kind of looks a little more like that in a way. Devil's Tower, Yellowstone, Teton. So, yep, we're gonna get out of here. I had my reporting good for now.